Hi there, Aquarius, and welcome back to Star-Lord's Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of March the 28th through to April the 3rd. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius. First up, we have the Three of Wands in the upright, followed then by the Two of Cups in the upright. Next, we have the Seven of Wands reversed, followed then by Major Arcana, the Star in the upright, and lastly, the Nine of Swords in the reverse position. So, for your overall energy, Aquarius, you have the Three of Wands upright. Well, it looks like it could be a very progressive week for you, Aquarius. Perhaps there's some things that you've had on the go, and perhaps you've been working towards something. For some of you, you could have been building on a very passionate relationship, and you're working towards, bringing it to a certain level, that Four of Wands level. Others of you, this could be about a project, a passionate project. Could be for your career, work, or even hobby, something that you do that you really love to do. And you're almost there. You're almost at the summit. The Three of Wands is where we've taken that initial spark and we've built on it and we've made progress and we're working towards something. We're looking forward to something. So that is really nice progressive energy. Right at the beginning of the week, you have the Two of Cups in the upright position. Well, this is about being on the same page with someone, making that connection, that grand connection with somebody, where we just feel like we're on the same page emotionally, spiritually, mentally. We just have that connection, that beautiful connection. And it's like one heart becomes two in the Two of Cups. We feel almost like we're the same person. Now, this could be an isolated incident that happens with somebody that you just meet, where you just click with them or you just connect with them, and then you can, further see what happens. Or for others of you, this could be with your partner. Maybe you guys have a plan that's sort of unfolding, and you're talking about it, you're excited about it, and really, you realize just how much you really are on the same page with this person. For others of you, this could be a meeting with a friend. It could be a good friend that you haven't seen in a long time, and you're just having that wonderful conversation that sort of reaffirms your spiritual and emotional connection. Beautiful energy. It's known as the soulmate energy, that twin flame kind of energy. And the next card you have is the Seven of Wands. I like this energy in the reverse position as opposed to upright. When it's in the upright position, it can point to guarding our heart, guarding our privacy, being a little bit concerned about, the other shoe dropping, and we've done something or we said something, we're not sure how somebody else is going to take it. But when the card is in the reverse position, this is about letting down our guard. Maybe some of you were a little bit concerned about having a conversation with somebody. You weren't sure how they were going to take what's going on or what you're planning or what you're doing. But then you have the conversation, you realize, wow, this is such a beautiful conversation or a beautiful meeting. And you just, the defenses just sort of melt away. This is where defenses just come down. It looks beautiful. Like just the energy is just flowing. It's just beautiful in the early part of the week. Now, moving on towards the weekend, we do have the Aquarius energy here. Look at you coming up in your own reading. In the upright position, you go, girl, or boy, or whatever. Young man, young lady, whatever. You go, because you are moving in the right direction. This is the Star in the upright position, also known as the Major Arcana's version of the wish card. So please feel free to wish upon a star. This is where we have that inner faith, that inner knowing. We're feeling optimistic. We're feeling really good. Well, why wouldn't you be? It's such a beautiful start to the week for you, Aquarius. You're feeling really good about something. Now, it's going to be different for all of you. Remember, it's just a general read, so just take what applies. But it could be that something is happening here. It's just some kind of conclusion to something, or a new meeting or a new type of energy that just feels really good, puts you in a good place, and maybe towards the end of the week you're just feeling really optimistic. Perhaps some of you have met somebody new that you really connect with, and it's just making you feel optimistic and really good, and perhaps you're hoping and wishing to see this person again or have that connection again. Others of you, this could be about healing, because the Star is also very much healing energy. So beautiful energy. It's just whatever, you have that faith inside of you. You just know that things are going to work out in the best possible way. Whatever your scenario is, you just have faith. And it's beautiful. And it's taking you out of anxiety, because the last card you have is the Nine of Swords in the reverse position. Nine of Swords in the upright position can sometimes point to overthinking something, where we can't get out of our own head. We're thinking and thinking and driving ourselves crazy. It could be causing ourselves great anxiety, overthinking a situation. Now, it could be work related, could be romance related, could be both. It could be, financial, health, whatever the situation is. But it looks like by week's end, you will be getting a good night's sleep. It looks like you're going to have a fantastic weekend. You're going to be feeling optimistic. And it's whatever is going on here this week, I think your optimism is enough alone. And your faith alone is enough to bring you out of the overthinking and the anxiety. Glad to see that for you, Aquarius, because you do have a tendency to overthink. It's very hard for air signs to stop their mind from going. Like a dog with a bone, you cannot let it go once an idea or a problem sets into your head. But it looks like this week, perhaps for some of you, it's through the help of someone else, maybe, or a good conversation or a good relationship that's either beginning or continuing. It just gives you that hope, that optimism. And I think also, too, because of the progress that you realize and you see that you're making. You know you're on the right path, and there's really nothing to worry about. There really isn't anything to worry about. So if you are excessively worried about something, you might find by week's end that, those worries just disappear for you. And I really hope that is the case. So don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below if this resonated for you. And do tell us how so, because inquiry minds want to know. So I want to thank you very much, Aquarius, for joining me. And I really do hope that you are having an easier time of it now that you're out of your final descent and you're moving towards it. Looks like your readings lately have been showing a great deal of change here, and it looks like you're moving more in positive directions, and I'm very happy for that for you. And take good care, and much love. Namaste. Have a wonderful week, Aquarius. Bye-bye for now.